everyone. It's been a little while, hasn't it? So got a new got a bit of a new setup here. No one cares. Let's just get on with the video. Hello everyone, Sir Barnball here. I've changed my name yet again. It just seems like a little bit of a usual thing on my channel. I would go take for a bit of a break, change my name, do something new, and then go off again, change my name, and just the whole vice versa. Okay, so not about October the 27th, 2020, I made a predictions video based on every single Premier League table so far by, I want to say match day 8? Match day 8, you think? I think it would have been match day 8. So, pretty much we're now going to react to me doing them, and I already know some of them already make me want to throw out my eyes into a fucking bucket of bleach. So, let's just see how this fucking goes. I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, before we continue, I feel like I need to talk about my mic volume a little bit. I was using headphones at the time. This was before I got my microphone, alright? Relax the fuck down. I didn't have any money back then, alright? So, this was the best we could fucking do, alright? Second of all, I didn't have my camera then, so you can see my ugly ass face that looks like it's been run through a lawnmower. And, yeah, so that was basically it. Moving on, anyway, to that screenshot. Let me just give you a bit more. What the fuck is that? I thought low budget was like, oh, you know, like only having like £2,000 to do like a full movie with. No. Share Factory.
Number 20th, we've got Fulham. I mean, who else am I going to put in 20th apart from Fulham, the actual team who's in the bottom of the fucking league at the moment? They're a bit like West Brom, just a little bit of like a yo-yo club, kind of going in and out of the Championship and the Premier League, and I don't expect that any different this season.
Fulham, 20th. After 6 matches, 20th. Oh, what did I do? What was I doing in my lifetime? Before I actually talk about how wretched Fulham's season had been, yet again, who fucking was surprised anyway, it looks different on there to how I'll cover it in the post, in the editing, because I didn't have enough overlay. Again, the life of a struggling YouTuber. I don't even do YouTube anymore, it's Twitch for me. But anyways, right, Fulham. What an awful season you guys have had there. Honest to God, I was not expecting that. I was expecting 18th, but I wasn't expecting hopeless. Now, obviously, you beat Liverpool. We all did. To be fair, we didn't. But most of us won against Liverpool. It was pretty fucking obvious at that point. But you broke our London curse. Match altogether. So I'll thank you for that. But apart from that, yeah, you completely deserve to go back down. You're kind of like the Aston Villa, but that actually goes down every season rather than what people think happens, which is fucking nothing. So, moving on swiftly to the next one, which was...
Number 19th is West Brom, a little bit like Fulham, even though they actually are the yo-yo team. I think they're going to go down again this season with Fulham. 2 out of the 3 Championship clubs that came up are going down. Oh, I wonder the fuck why.
Well, I'm not asking for any favours on that one. I'm not asking for any awards or trophies for that one. It was pretty fucking obvious that West Brom was going down, just in a case of which place. And I feel like 19th was very, very deserving, especially of the hierarchy in West Brom. I mean, sacking Slaven Bilic was actually probably the worst decision you made. Not anything to do with the transfers, nothing to do with what the players you bought in, because to be fair, they could have easily stayed up. This is a very unpopular opinion. I put it on my Twitter before, but if they didn't sack Slaven Bilic, you guys would have stayed up, and I hand on heart believe that. When he got sacked, he had just been sacked off of drawing against Man City. That team was actually starting to go up. They were starting to get used to the Premier League. They were starting to know what tactics they need to do and how they were going to actually play their game. And then they just sacked him. It was not going to work. As soon as when you put Big Sam in, I mean, come on, yeah, he can keep teams up, but he actually needs to be backed, and they just didn't back him. What was the point in that? There was no point. So obviously, yeah, 19. I'm not asking for any favours on that one.
And the final one getting relegated this season, Brighton. Now, I'm sorry, I know you're doing alright, but let's be honest, as of just what I've told you, Brighton are about to draw to fucking West Brom. I mean, last season you literally just skimmed the relegation with just a little fucking fingernail. I just don't think you're going to do it this time. It's just not possible. I know you've got Ben White in your team and he's looking pretty decent for you, but it's not just one player that's going to save you. This is not fucking Crystal Palace.
Well, the only similarity they have to Crystal Palace was the fact that they stayed up. Apart from that, they just... Yeah, flattered to deceive. I know they doubled out on us, but fucking hell, I swear to God, you just played us when we were just like a fucking bunch of hillbillies. I don't know what the hell's going on whenever we go up against Brighton, but we just can't... We can't seem to function. But anyways, yeah, Brighton didn't get relegated. Ben White is possibly could be called up to England. I think he deserves it, but he needs to leave Brighton. He really does, doesn't he? He's not going to bring his potential out staying at Brighton. And I know that, like, to be fair, for personal reasons, he'd probably prefer to stay at Brighton. But if he wants to be a better footballer, if he needs more experience, if he wants more... Not even just more trophies, if he just wants to have his potential, go full out into the world for the Premier League, he needs to leave. Not to Leeds, we don't fucking need anymore, but he needs to leave. He just does.
17th, we've got Burnley. Now, I do think they're going to be just like Brighton last season, only just skimming the relegation zone. They're not really looking much good this season. They're not really on their form. They're not doing very well. But they have a good enough team compared to the other three to just skim the just skim the relegation zone.
How fucking perfect was that? That was beautiful. That was everything I said about Burnley just came true. Their form was shit, and I did expect them to go to 17th. I did expect them to just skim the relegation zone. To be fair, there was a point in time where I thought, oh, okay, they might actually be quite further up than the relegation zone. No. 17th, they were shambles this season. I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, they have Chris Wood. Yeah, no, I can't. He's a good player, but fucking hell, he's just basically a brick wall, isn't he? He has nothing else to him. It's just a brick wall.
16th, I'm going to give Sheffield United the 2 words that will make them want to punch me whenever I go into Sheffield. Second season syndrome.
Yeah, second season syndrome. Fucking hitting them like a brick wall.
What you say to me? Oh, that fucking hurt me hand. But I personally don't believe it. I just don't. There's not a such thing as second season syndrome. I just think that, you know, they are in a bit of a rough form at the moment. I think everyone's just figured out what their tactic is and what their style is, and they just, you know, they can match it now. So I don't think they're going to do as well as last season, but I don't think they're going to be much in their relegation scrap. I just think they're going to be a few points out, and yeah, fuck that, man.
I actually have no idea. I honest to God thought that Sheffield United's reign of terror of losing every single game was going to end eventually. Like, they did so well last season. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, yeah, their injuries cost them greatly, but fucking hell, so did every other team. There's no need to just collapse like Southampton against every other fucking top 6 team, does it? No, man, how? And the fact that I thought they were actually going to get out of the relegation zone, I feel like I need to drown myself in a bucket of fucking cheese. I don't know, but oh, that was a horrible prediction. Horrible.
Well done, Crystal Palace. You've kept Zaha for a 9th season. God, he must be crying his eyes out. Just one real quick question, Crystal Palace. Why is one of your goalkeepers 32 years old and in the Crystal Palace under 23s? What's going on there? Oh, fuck. But yeah, you know it, I know it. Just another mid-table finish for you. I mean, you're not getting relegated, so be happy, please.
How do they keep Zaha like that? Like, honest to God, we need to keep Rafinha the way that they fucking keep Zaha. Like, oh, hold him on tight and just never let go. It was actually a decent season for Crystal Palace. Some losses, some wins. You know, just a comfortable mid-table season. And a little bit quick message for Roy Hodgson, who is now officially retiring, leaving Crystal Palace. I think with recent times he has fallen off a lot because he's like fucking 87 or something, is it? He is going to slack off. He just is. But he has somehow revived his career in the last few years of his management career. So to be fair, he is still a decent manager and he has done amazing throughout his career. And I can't really say anything else other than, yeah, well done, Roy Hodgson. Crystal Palace. I think the only way is up for you guys, unless you want to go down. The only way is up. You've got some good players now. You're starting to get more players other than Zaha to try and, you know, boost your positions. I can't fucking say the word. Boost your positions. So I actually think that you actually could do something with the grounds that you've got right now. You've just got to, you know, as they say, get your balls on the table.
14th, West Ham. Now, you may be having a really good form, but you're under David Moyes. It's going to dry out eventually. And, yeah, I just don't think he's going to be lived up the same. But I don't think you're going to be in a relegation scrap. I just think you're going to be mid-table. No, I mean, it's quite hard to place a difference between these two clubs. And, I don't know, they could be fucking anywhere, really. 13th,
What the fuck have I done? Okay, right, in my defence, who actually expected this? Who, honest to God, expected West Ham to come 6th in the Premier League, not in the Championship, the Premier League? I don't know, ever since the Tottenham game where that fucking guy just whoosh, I've forgotten his name, I feel bad now, but ever since that game, they have been unstoppable. Like, as soon as they brought Jesse Lingard in, it was all over. No one could compete with them for the next like 5 games after that. They were on fire. It's just a bit of a shame that they did fall off a bit towards the end of the season, but I mean, apart from that, what can you really say? What can you really say? It's an amazing season for West Ham, and I'm honestly happy for you guys. It's good to see. It is really good to see. Ever since Dimitri Payet left, you guys have kind of just floated around the Leeds up and down. But now I think finally you are back. I feel where you belong, and it's only up from here for you guys. And I really hope you enjoy your European journey.
13th, Newcastle United. I don't really have anything to say to this, really. I just think you're going to be in 13th. There's not really much to say about your form or anything else, like your squad, your manager. I don't really have anything. I mean, you're not really that much of a bad club, really. I think you're just happy you're not in a relegation scrap, really. Yeah, it's 13th. And before you start, I'm not a horse, so you can't attack me.
Why did I make the horse comment? Newcastle 13th, no, they somehow got to 12th. Nice one. I will say though, not in a relegation scrap, they fucking certainly were. If either West Ham or Fulham had just kept up their hopes, kept up their might, I guess, I honest to God think that Newcastle would have been relegated, and I think they would have deserved to go down, because fucking hell, Steve Bruce being in the Premier, oh god mate, they are so boring to watch. And also just real quick, St. Maxim is a fucking
12th, Southampton. Again, there's not really much to say about it. I know you're in a bad form at the moment, but I think eventually you're going to start getting up to speed, and Danny Ings is going to score about 50 million fucking goals again, and I think you'll be alright by that point. But I think you are going to have a struggling season, so I think you're going to be, you know, just coming out of a relegation zone when you get into your form, and I think you're just going to bulk your way up to, 12th.
No, that wasn't really what happened. It was more Southampton beat Liverpool, got to the top of the table, were like, oh my fucking god, we could do this, and then lost 9-0, slipped down to 15th. It's been a rotten season for you guys, and honest to God, next season, you've got to be careful, because you could be in a relegation zone, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. So, I hope the best for you guys. I honestly got to think that you're an amazing club. You play beautiful football. You have some really good players. Ward-Prowse, Ings. Fuck.
11th, Leeds. Okay, I know I'm a Leeds fan, but you can't help but think that we're not going to be in a relegation scrap. Like, for fuck's sake, have you seen our form? We have only lost 1 game so far. 1. We've had 6 fucking matches, and we've only lost 1. It's pretty impressive for a newly sided club. Our defenders are just kind of getting into strong form now. Our strikers are in good form. We've lost Cooper Phillips, and who else have we lost? We've lost Berardi. We've lost a lot of them. We've lost our players. I can't fucking remember them all right now. But yeah, we're still in amazing form, and we've absolutely thrashed Aston Villa 3-0 with our striker getting the hat trick and just completely blowing everyone out of the park. It's just fucking amazing to watch. And we've gone toe-to-toe with some of the best teams in the league and actually brought the fucking game to them, which is quite impressive. So, yeah, we're not going to be a relegation scrappy dumb.
loving this. I'm honest to God, being a Leeds fan right now is the best feeling you could honestly feel. 9th in the league, bro. I don't think anyone realises how much of a fucking incredible achievement this is. I'd like to remind you all, it took us 16 years to get fucking back here. We had loads of people calling Bielsa a myth. Bamford's not going to do shit. We've got a championship squad. What the fuck's a 20-year-old going to be able to do in the sticks? Bro, we have blown every single bit of criticism we had out of the water. And I said then, I know that I said then our defence was starting to get into it. And then we conceded like 6 goals to Scum and 4 goals to Arsenal somehow. But as soon as Llorente and Strauch were together, mate, it's something else. I honest to God, can't love this team any more than I do. Like, bro, we have just had an incredible season, and we could probably do better than next. I don't know if we will. I don't know if second season's intro may hit us even just a tad. It could not. I don't know, but honest to God, I'm loving watching Leeds right now. We are a beautiful team, beautiful players, great players, not championship players, definitely not anymore. I just love it. I'm loving it. A little bit on like the injuries and stuff. It's really sad that Berardi was out for the whole season and couldn't play any games. It really did fucking suck. But it was nice to see Pablo and Berardi finally get their final games for us in the Premier League. And finally bowing out with a win on the last day of the season. Don't get me wrong, I cried a few times. It was really, really sad. It is very, very sad. I haven't followed Leeds that much as of recent until now. I've been a Leeds fan my whole life, but I haven't watched football my whole life. So I haven't been able to watch a lot of other people, but I've watched Berardi and Hernandez off the pitch and on the pitch. I've been in the stadium and watched them. They are fucking electric. They were something else for us, and it was awesome to watch. And honest to God, I will miss them greatly. We will all miss them greatly, and I can't wait for next season. Next season's going to be fucking beautiful.
10th, Aston Villa. Right, I know you're in good form, but you almost got relegated last season, alright? Don't expect anything big from you. I don't think your form has dried up yet because of the Leeds game. I just think that your manager is extremely egotistical, especially when he said that Bielsa was a myth. Like, bruv, I didn't even know your name until the game started. Like, honest to God, I didn't. So the fact that you're just... Yeah, no, he's quite an egotistical manager, and because of this loss, I think it's going to affect him quite a bit, and your form's not going to go, but it's not going to be as good after this game.
I think I just noticed then when going through that I said something that I think was very accurate to Aston Villa's season. Arrogance. Pure and simple arrogance. That is what cost them. They relied way too much on Jack Grealish and thought that they were going to be in Europe because of it. No, like a one-man squad is not going to go well once that one man is gone. Your form after you lost Grealish has been poor. I cut halfway through and don't remember what the fuck I was saying. But anyways, let me just go to a new point then. So, Aston Villa, you have had a good season, but you were never getting to Europe. And the fact that you've fallen off so fucking fast. 11th in the league. 11th? How the fuck did you get to 11th? That is... Wow, that was a big drop off. You were from like 4th to 11th as soon as Jack Grealish got injured. It was...
9th, Man United. I am smiling when I did that, but no. I have a very good reason for this. For starters, literally 75% of your goals so far have been from penalties. And that is not going to happen for the whole season, so you're going to struggle.
Penalties? Dry up throughout the season? It's definitely not. That was not the case.
Number 2, your manager. Do I need to go on? And just the fact that you have been on quite a slow decline since Ferguson left. So, I honestly God just think, yeah, 9th. I'm sorry. But I swear to God, if you get lucky again and get into another Champions League place, so help me
Point of view. Hernandez is hitting the box. I've been shot. I've been fucking shot. Ref. What the fuck was that? What the fuck have I just done? I don't know what that was, but yeah, penalties drying up. That wasn't the case. And 9th, yes, it was a little bit optimistic from a Leeds fan. It was a little bit. I don't know where the fuck I'm meant to move my chair anymore. I've moved the camera so it gets closer to the TV, and I don't know where the fuck I'm meant to be standing anymore. But anyway, yeah, maybe 9th was a little bit optimistic for a Leeds fan. But to be honest, I don't think he deserved to be in second. Your end of league form is just poor, bro. It's worse than some fucking relegation teams, you know what I mean? I feel like you just shouldn't have gotten second. And I'm not gonna lie, I smiled like a fucking baby when you just lost the European final. I'm still on the high from it, I swear. I think that's why I'm making this video and why I just seem so happy. I've been stressed for the past 2 weeks, and as soon as I saw you guys bottle it again, it did make me really happy. You've been second way too many times this season.
8th Arsenal. Now, since Arsene Wenger left, you have been on a very quick decline, and I think it's honestly because the only thing that was keeping you alive was your manager. Because yeah, he may have been on a very slow decline to management of going fucking crazy. He was still doing some amazing signings that would have gotten you out of a lot of shit. So when you threw him out the same way Chelsea throws out youngsters, I thought it was quite a dumb decision, and I was very correct. Same with the Chelsea thing as well. Cheers for Bamford, lads. So yeah, 8th, same place as last time. Just nothing different really.
I do not know what to say. I predicted that perfectly, but wow, I wasn't expecting you to be in a relegation scrap by November. What the fuck happened there? Like, so some fans are very delusional. They win one game and then they're like, ooh, and then they lose one game and like, blood, and I'm just kind of like, wow, the fuck's going on there? So I really don't know what to say about Arsenal anymore. They are a very interesting club. Yeah, ever since Arsene Wenger left, I said this before, I'll say it again, you guys are shit. You guys have been shit ever since Arsene Wenger left, and it's no surprise. Look at the players you brought in since. You brought in no one that was even close to like Ozil or Aubameyang and fucking even Ramsey when he first came there. It's yeah, you've had a rotten season. You deserve it. It's your own fucking fault.
7th, Wolves. Now, they're a very good club, but a lot of other teams are a hell of a lot more stronger than they are now. So I kind of just feel like they'll, just topple down a little bit. I don't think they'll get Europa League this season, but it'd be nice to see if they prove me wrong. I mean, Wolves are, it's an amazing story. I can't even lie. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe we lost to them. Fucking balls.
Right, I don't know if this was literally the last match day or after the match day. Before, obviously, the guy got his head squashed like a fucking balloon by David Luiz. So they are a lot more lower because look, every single bad thing that could have possibly happened to that poor club happened, and it is, honest to God, I don't know if it's anything to do with the fact that they've just been on a high for so long, and then obviously, eventually, it all does just come crashing down. But I don't. Next season, I think they'll just go straight back to where they belong. I think everyone will, come back up. They'll be fine. I think there'll be some new transfers that'll help them out. But as for this season, without your best player, you do kind of you don't look as good. You do run out of attacking form, but your defence was good enough this season to not have you in a relegation battle. And mid-table's not actually bad. It's just that for you guys after your past few seasons, it's a bit underwhelming. Also, I just want to clear something up. I'm touching this, not my penis. I'm kind of playing with it whilst I'm doing this video because I'm weird. So I'm not touching my penis, don't worry.
6th, Tottenham. Now their striking ability is top notch. Probably one of the best in the league right now. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, a lot of people think Gareth Bale's shit, but Jesus Christ, he had one hell of a legacy back in Spain. And if it comes into this season as well, oh my God, is he going to be a force to be reckoned with? Especially because now he's more motivated than ever. You can clearly see it in his face and his eyes. He's like, he is hungry and he's ready. Sounds like the story of Carol fucking Baskins. But yeah, if Bale comes into form this season, I predict a 6th. I think they're going to do quite well.
I can't believe how correct I am about Gareth Bale. Fuck the rest of it. I know that I predicted this terribly, but fuck the rest of it, right? Blad. Sorry, I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm throughout this bit of Tottenham Blad, I'm going to keep saying Blad as many times as I can, Blad, because I just kind of feel like it's very accurate for Tottenham and Arsenal, Blad. So let's just do it. Okay. So anyway, Blad. I feel like I was very, very correct on Gareth Bale. That was the only thing I was really correct on there, Blad. So yeah, what else can I say? I mean, it's your own fault for sacking the manager before your cup final, Blad. What's wrong with you guys, Blad? Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's your own fault, Blad. Moving on, Blad.
5th, Chelsea. I mean, I don't really have anything to say to this. I don't really like Frank Lampard, and It's not even anything to do with it. He's an alright manager. It's just the fact that your team is struggling a little bit with form at the moment, and I think even if you pick it up, I think it'll just be too late by that point. So yeah, 5th. I'm sorry.
Right, so they did sack the manager. They sacked the manager for Thomas Tuchel. They were in the Champions League final. I don't really think they should care much about my prediction. 5th, no, they came 4th. They got Champions League places ahead of Leicester. I've been wrong a lot of times in this video, but to be fair, I've been right quite a few amount of times, which is more than I thought I was going to get. So I'm happy, but I'm more happy that Frank Lampard got sacked.
4th, Leicester. I mean, they're struggling with form, but they are a very good team, and I just don't think I just don't think their form's going to stay bad. I think they're going to go up to 4th and finally get the Champions League place they really, really deserved.
Ow. That actually really must hurt for Leicester fans. I've honest to God thought that your form was going to not drop towards the end of the season. I didn't think you guys were going to have the Bielsa burnout. So I did really feel bad for you guys. But you did win the FA Cup, and Jesus Christ, I haven't seen so much passion in someone winning an FA Cup in a long time. And yeah, I think you all just deserve it, especially after the horrible last few years you guys have had with your owner and everything else. Your lack of form much, and you've struggled a lot after your Premier League stuff. So I think you deserve the FA Cup. And to be fair, I don't think you would have gotten 4th without the FA Cup. So yeah, 5th FA Cup win. It's really not been a bad season for Leicester City, I'm not gonna lie.
3rd, Man City. What? Man City in 3rd? Liverpool in 2nd? What the fuck?
Right, you know what? Instead of actually just putting all 3 of them together, let's just put all 3 of these together and just realise how much of a fucking dumbass I was. What in my right mind made me think that Everton was going to win the league? Oh, but right. Liverpool 2nd, no, they came 3rd. Man City 3rd, nope, they came 1st. Everton 1st, they came 10th. I honest to God, I don't know why, but during that 6th match, they just looked so promising. James Rodriguez was just banging it in left, right and centre, but then he just became like a quarter-season wonder, and their form dropped, but you did win against Liverpool. In Anfield as well, so congratulations on that, but except from that, not really much. Liverpool, you've had a rotten season, but 3rd in the league is amazing for how bad your season was at one point. You were 7th at one point. Yeah. Well done on not sacking the manager. You definitely shouldn't have sacked the manager, and it paid off half the time. Chelsea, watch and learn. And Man City, wow, what actually can I say about Man City? You guys have done amazing this season. You haven't been doubled out at all. No Championship side has taken 4 points off you. I'm sorry, that was actually, that moment that goal went in, I was playing the D&D game, I saw the goal, and I'm pretty sure I creamed in my fucking pants. It was beautiful. Oh god, okay, I might have to win this video. Champions League final, Premier League, beating your rivals for the title, Carabao Cup. Amazing season for you guys. Amazing season. You guys deserve it. I know that a lot of people are, oh, you can't buy your way to pop. You can't buy your way to this, that, and the fucking other. But most of your team, to be fair, they've been there for the past 5 years, 6 years. They haven't bought their way to success in the past few years. I think they've only bought in like 2 players that are probably going to be in the final this year. So yeah, they buy a lot of players and they do this, that and the other, but look at Everton. Like, they have around about the same amount of money they could spend as Man City, and they are just still not there. It takes a special club to be able to get the best players to be able to actually win the league. Eventually, it sticks. And I know that a lot of people get pissed off at how rich they are and this, that and the other. But, I mean, Manchester United have bought 400 million quid on defenders, and they haven't won as much as a raffle. So, as long as you pay your money right, it does work well, and they've clearly done it. They've got a great manager, great defence, great midfield, great attack, great goalkeeper, great great bench, great fucking reserves, great youth team, great everything. And yeah, I actually think they're going to win the Champions League ahead of Chelsea. I really think they do. I think they will. Sorry. So that's going to be it for me today, boys. I know it's going to be. I know it was a very weird one. I think I might not try and make as many jokes in these videos from now on. I just try and make them plain old entertaining. Not because I can't make any jokes or anything. I think just if I try too hard, it just doesn't work as well. So these are going to be a lot more of like serious videos from now on. Some of them I may make some skits. Obviously, I'm still going to be doing jokes every now and then, but I think I'm going to switch it up, and instead of trying to make as many jokes as I can, just kind of talk football, because I think a lot of people like that. And I think that might be the way I want to go with my videos from now on. So I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a big old like if you want. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be doing a lot more of just football in general rather than just Leeds. I will be doing Leeds videos, but it's going to be mainly football stuff. In the next few weeks, I'm going to make a video on Leeds United and every single game week and what I was thinking and how I was reacting and this, that and the other. I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know when this video is coming out, but if it does, when it does come out, yeah, I hope you had a good day or good night. Will it be? Yeah, I hope you've had a good day, good night, and I'll see you all in my next video, hopefully. Peace.
It's all right, us all going great, great, great. If I'm a Leeds fan, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I don't go to Man United and get beat 6-2. It's our cup final.
And credit to them. My only concern would be is will they blow up at the end of the season? So like the last couple of seasons, and I actually think they got promoted because of COVID in terms of the game. I don't know whether they would have got up if they didn't have that break.
Come scream too loud. I'm such a fucking virgin. Oh. I hope you can't see my pen.